My name is Ruby. I'm 11 years old. My teacher told me to follow my instincts. What does that mean, Shanti?
Let's go to Shanti's house to be a great place for you and me.
Hey Ruby, it's so good to see you, and I love your question because you know what? Instinct is so important to understand, and a lot of people don't because they're used to being habitual. And you remember what that is? It's having habits and doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and that causes you to react to life. And you don't really open your view or your vision or your heart or your mind because you're caught up in the same old, same old. And look, you're young, I'm old, but I'm still young. We want to live life fully and we want to know what's the right direction. Where do we want to go? And inside our body is a wonderful thing called your natural intelligence. And that is your guidance system. Remember, I taught you your guidance system is your good, powerful system, GPS. And that GPS, when you hook into it and you really get used to it, it's a muscle of attention that you want to keep working and working and working. Because when you do, that instinct will be more aware for you. You'll feel it more and you'll think, oh, maybe I better not go that way because if I go that way, I could get in trouble. I'll give you an example. One time I was walking miles across America. I know that sounds crazy, but I was in my 50s. And I wanted to, try something new and some different things. And so I was in this little town in the Midwest and I asked this lady, I said, which way on this road do you think I should walk? And she goes, oh, don't go that way. There's really nothing there and it's a long way before you'll see another human. And then she goes, go down this way through town. Of course, I stood there. I closed my eyes and I thought about it. And I thought, are you ready for an adventure, you old girl? Well, I went on an adventure and I went down that road and it was gorgeous. It was woods and it was fall and it was beautiful. And I got to see so much I wouldn't have seen if I'd gone down the city way. And as I got to the end of the woods, there was a house. And this lady stops and she picks up she's leaning on a rake. She was raking. And she looks at me and she goes, what are you doing? Now I had a backpack on and I had my dog. I was walking my dog. And I said, oh, I'm walking miles across America. And she started to laugh and she said, well, tonight you're having dinner with me. And guess what happened? When I talked to this lady and got to know her, she cooked me a wonderful meal. She let me sleep between sheets. I've been sleeping in sleeping bags forever. And she showed me her yearbooks. For 20 years, she had been walking the Appalachian Trail. And I got to spend an evening with this beautiful human being. So I trusted that, yeah, it could be a little bit crazy, but there was something so deep inside of me that I just had to go in another direction. Ruby, I loved your question. A little long today, but I thought it was an important story to share. Trust your instincts, your good, powerful system. Bye, Ruby.